easily confused words part 2. So on this video, we're going to explain some words and phrases that might be confusing. We also have another video explaining more words. So on this video, we're going to start. It's versus it's. The first it's is a possessive, and the other it apostrophe s is a contraction for it is. So in the first example with the possessive, the dog ate its food, whereas the one with the contraction, we would say something like, it's a nice day. The other one, there versus there. The first there indicates place. For example, the restaurant is there. The other there is the possessive. Their house is great. Whereas they apostrophe re is a contraction for they are. They are nice people. Your versus your. The first your is the possessive, okay? Is that your car? Whereas you apostrophe re will be the contraction for you are. You are great. Now two versus two. Okay, so the first two indicates infinitive, or it's also used as a preposition. For example, I want to dance. Two with two O's indicates a higher degree of something, and it also means also. Okay, so he is driving too fast. And two, TWO is number 2. So for example, we would say something that 2 comes after 1. Let's versus let's. Let apostrophe s means let us. For example, let's go. Whereas the other let's is a third person singular of the verb let. Remember, let is like to give permission. Okay, so my mom lets me drive her car. Loose versus loose. The first loose with two O's means the opposite of tight. For example, that shirt is too loose. Whereas loose with one O is to become unable to find something or someone. For example, put your keys here or you might lose them. Good versus well. Okay, so people confuse these two words, okay? Both mean fantastic, great, awesome. But one is the adjective and the other one is the adverb. So good is the adjective. Remember, adjectives describe or modify nouns or pronouns. Whereas adverbs, well is an adverb. Adverbs modify verbs, adjectives, and other adverbs. For example, exercising is good for you. In this case, the adjective. And you speak English well. How you speak English? Well. So that's an adverb. Okay? Very good. Peace of mind and peace of mind. Both sound the same, but they mean different things. For example, remember the first piece is like a chunk. Okay? So peace of mind is an opinion. So for example here, the author really gave a piece of his mind in the article. Whereas the other piece, P-E-A-C-E, okay, peace of mind, is mental calmness, okay? So reading the article really gave me peace of mind. Now hard versus hardly. Hard is an adjective, but it's also an adverb. That means difficult or opposite of soft. For example, for some people, science is hard. Diamonds are among the hardest minerals, and he studied hard for the exam. Whereas hardly is just an adverb and means almost not. So for example, I hardly ever see you anymore. Now, amount versus number. Amount indicates the quantity for uncountable nouns. Remember, those nouns that we cannot count. So this is the amount of money we have to pay. And number, the quantity for countable nouns, those that we can count, okay? So the number of students has increased over the years. Now together with the one we just saw, okay, the number of, so we have the structure, the number of plus singular verb. So for example, the number of students has increased over the years because we're referring to the number in this case. So a number of plus plural verb. So for example, a number of students have failed the exam. So we have the number of plus singular verb and then a number of plus plural verb. Next, when we want to give reasons why, we usually use because or because of. So because, we have to follow the subject and verb structure. That will be like a noun clause, okay? So you should take an umbrella because it's raining. Remember, it, apostrophe s is it is, okay? And then because of follows like a noun phrase structure. A noun phrase is just a noun, or it's a pronoun, or it's a verb in the ing, because that would be a gerund. Gerunds work as nouns. So for example, we have, you should take an umbrella because of the rain. Now, complement versus compliment. They're written differently and they sound different as well. So for example, the first one, complement, is something that goes together with something else, or something that makes something more complete. So I think the pictures complement the story perfectly. Whereas the other one, compliment, okay, when people tell you that you look like your mother, you should take it as a compliment. A compliment is to express admiration or respect. Well, and I hope that you have learned a little bit more how to distinguish easily confused words. And if you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and see you on the next video. Bye-bye. Take care.